This is the, I don't know if you would say key, but one of the most important tools you want to use when you're dealing with clover mites or ants, bed bugs, roaches, any insect. But specifically, this is about clover mites. You want to dust your house. So this is Delta Dust on my left and Drion on the right. Delta Dust, you want to use that to, it's not spray, but like aerate or dust into crevices and cracks where clover mites can hide under your siding. This stuff, when you dust it or blow it into a space, a void, it spreads out like a powder. So it reaches places, liquid pesticides can't reach, and it has a long residual effect. So, months later, when the clover mites come back, they hit this dust and it takes care of the clover mites, kills the clover mites. This Drion is more, for me, in my experience, is more useful to like line your wall. It's like a heavier powder. It's not as light as Delta Dust. So if you want to like line your wall behind your refrigerator, behind your stove, a place where a kid or an animal can't get to, where the powder can just sit and do its thing, that's where you want to use Drion. It's tough to blow it into crevices. It can be done, but it's a little harder. Delta Dust is easier, but Drion has the instant knockdown, an instant kill. So they walk into it and, instantly it's supposed to kill them. Delta Dust, it paralyzes them and it can take 24 to 48 hours to kill the insect. I don't think it's that long in most cases, but it's not an instant kill. So what I tried is I mixed a little Drion with the Delta Dust, just a little. Because if you put too much, it'll clog up your duster. This is the duster I'm using right here. It's right off Amazon. It's a pretty good duster. I'll put the name of that duster and a link to it in the description. So just if you're searching YouTube and you're looking for, you tried everything, you tried to spray neem oil, you tried all the synthetics, you tried bifin, you tried all the granules, and it works for a day or two. You want to switch over to dusting. Dust your house, dust under your siding, dust the cracks around your foundation. You should also spray, do both, spray and dust. Make sure you spray your basement. Make sure you dust around your basement windows, your basement foundation. Any crack or crevice you think they could be hiding in, get a duster and get some dust to that space, and it'll help you out. You don't have to buy a duster like this. You can dust straight out of the bottle. With this Drion, I recommend you either get the big, not big, it's a plastic duster. It's a squeeze bottle. You squeeze it up and down with your hand, and it's a bigger plastic tip. This tip is too small for Drion. It just clogs up the tip after a while. Like I said, it can work, but it's just harder to do. But with this, since you're gonna leave this exposed for the most part, I would just take this tip off and just line around your refrigerator, around your stove. If you don't have any kids, just line your whole house around the walls. If you don't have anyone that can get into it. And with this Delta Duster, go up to your baseboard, stick the tip under your baseboard, give it a couple squirts, and you'll see it expand and spread out. Same thing with your siding. If you just take a screwdriver and just pry open the seam of your siding, give it a squirt at each seam, you'll see it expand and spread out down to the next seam and come out. So yeah, so if you guys need help, with clover mites specifically, spray, but also dust. These are 1 pound bottles. Online, they look like bigger bottles, but this is what the bottles look like. This is a screwdriver to give you some perspective. Seems like a lot online, but it's really not a lot. And you can get this Delta Dust. This is by Bayer. Both are by Bayer. You can get this in a generic form. just look up generic Delta Dust. I can't remember the name of it. Maybe it's not Tempo. It's another generic name. Same ingredient, but it's like half the price online. And you can get these from Amazon. You can get these from domyown.com, solutionstore.com. Just Google these names and you'll find these online. This is about 50 bucks. This is about 25. You can get this for 10 to 11 bucks. I don't think anyone makes a generic Drion that I know of. So yeah, so get these, put these tools to work and you'll see results.